Hello, I am Golden Duffy, and I am super excited to be launching my Creatives Circles program. This is an introductory program to help you create. So, originally, I thought I was going to do a self publishing writers group, and it turned into so much more once I put it out there. There are people that want to create, they want to create businesses, they want to create art, they want to create different endeavors. And so, I didn't want to just limit it to writers. However, writers are very special in my heart. So there will be a portion of that I may branch off for writers that actually want to take their idea to self-publish. I can take you all the way to the end of self-publishing. I've published 2 books already. So I know exactly the course, and I have people that help me to input these things for a very low cost. So it makes it totally doable to become an author for a very small amount of money and get your writing, get your voice, get yourself out there. So, whatever you're looking to create and the things that you've had trouble maybe committing to, I am going to help you release the resistance around it. So, I read this book, listened to this book called The War of Art by Stephen Pressfield, and he had the biggest blocks to our creativity is resistance. And I have a teaching on resistance that will help you overcome every challenge that your mind, that your body, that your writer's block has given to you over the years that has kept you from actually creating and putting yourself out in the world in such a big way that you can create abundance, fulfillment, joy, and purpose. So we're going to start this. I'm going to launch it on June 7th. So we have about a full week before this is going to launch. That date may change depending on how quickly I can pull everyone together. I know there's a pretty solid group that's interested in this. And I want to tell you what you're going to get. So we're going to do, this is a 2-month program, and it may go on after that, but we're going to start out with 2 solid months together where you are going to get accountability. You're going to get guided meditations to activate that creative center and to pull you into higher consciousness where you can meet in the idea field, the idea field of the greatest potentiality, where you are going to be receiving ideas and no longer feeling blocked. I'm going to do energy releases, which means we're going to unblock any energy that you may have felt has caused you to have blockages before. We're going to do a bunch of different teachings. So mind training, the basics of law of attraction, emotional, let me just look at my paper because I wrote down a whole bunch of things that I want to go over with you. Mind training, the basics of law of attraction and manifesting, releasing low self-confidence, and overcoming resistance. So those are going to be the first 4 teachings. The second month, I'm gonna wait to launch those teachings for you because I want to see where we're at, and I want to tailor this program to the people that are actually in the group. So we're going to have accountability. So I don't know if you've ever heard of the 75 Hard. My daughter just did that, and that's where they give you a list of 6 things that you have to do every single day for 75 days. If you miss one of those things, you have to start over again. I'm not going to be that crazy, but there are going to be a list of things that you have to do every day and be accountable to the group in order to create success. So there will be those things that actually help you to channel that creativity, but also get things down on paper, get your ideas in the computer, get your ideas out into the world, and start activating that universal co-creative partnership that it takes to actually actualize something, to have something become physical. Energetically, we have to start the process, but then we've got to put in the physical action to have something, uh, you know, manifest. So I'm going to give you feedback about your project. So if you've ever wanted a partner, a silent partner to kind of help you and to give you feedback on what looks good, I've got an eye for this stuff. I've got an eye for decorating. I've got an eye for websites. I've got an eye for, writing. I love writing. I absolutely pour over the written word. So writing is a very strong form of focus. Painting, all of it. This is the thing about our own creativity and our own inner critics. We're going to get rid of that inner critic. The inner critic will kill our productivity every time because it's too judgmental, because it's too worried about what other people think. So you'll have me, you'll have the group that community support and love to give you more confidence, to actually uplift that confidence within you and to actually actualize. I love that. So feedback, we're going to do some brainstorming. If you get stuck, I'm going to get you through that stuckness, and we're actually going to create something at the end of these 2 months. You're going to have something that is tangible in the direction of your dreams and what you've been wanting to create for a long time and have felt stuck, have felt like you can't get it done. You feel like it's the last thing on the totem pole whenever, the day is done and you said you were going to do something towards your dream, it never got accomplished. We're going to create the energy. It's like, it's like this powerful energy that we're going to bring together to actually help you manifest what you're looking to manifest. I'm going to help you to gain clarity. So many times, we have these airy fairy dreams out there. Oh, I want to write a book, but we don't understand the steps that it takes to activate the energy. You have to be energetic. Yes, you've got to visualize. You have to have the clarity around it, but you also need to create that physical energy that's going to cause opportunities and different things to come to you. Oftentimes people just dream and they wish and they hope. And in that dreaming and wishing and hoping, there's a space of lack. And in that dreaming and wishing and hoping, there's never enough fuel to actually cause that energetic wave to break down into matter and become physical. So that's the process that I want to take you through in this creative circle. I've done it. I've created a couple websites. I've created 2 books. I'm not bragging. I've created a podcast that is growing by leaps and bounds. So I understand what it takes to go through this resistance. One of the biggest things that a lot of people don't realize we have is the fear of being seen. I think it was probably my biggest hurdle in creating these businesses and having a YouTube channel and putting my voice out there, in really believing in what I believe in. I had to have so much evidence of my own and of my own clients to be able to start speaking to this stuff, because no one wants to be a phony, right? Ever hear of imposter syndrome? And that's why I'm very real on my podcast. That's why my podcast is very raw, because I don't believe in acting like we've got it all figured out. I believe in processing with people. I believe that this journey is about processing. So in all the things that I have accomplished through life, there has been a huge process. And the fear of being seen was so real and so intense that I would be shaking in my shoes trying to build a website in my living room by myself with no one there, because I had so much fear of putting myself out there. So these are going to be the things that we unblock for you, that we release that energy, whatever it is. And that could be past life stuff. I don't get too much into past life, but I do clear for it because the clearings come up. My clearings are very intuitive. So the group that I pull through this is going to experience all of that wonderful clearing that is intuitive and absolutely tailored to you. So the way that I've decided to run this is I'm going to create a group on Facebook. If you're not on Facebook, don't worry. Everything I do is going to be a recorded YouTube that you will have access to if you're not on Facebook. Being on Facebook, you're going to have an advantage because there's going to be a community support group on there. I don't know any other way to do it, so that's the way we're going to do it. I am not going to do this through Zoom calls just yet. And this is why, because Zoom creates a lot of resistance for people. People don't want to be seen, remember? So the first month is just going to be recordings and possibly some lives if I can figure out the Facebook Live thing again. So we will do some lives where you'll have question and answers. I think I can do that through another link, or I'll figure out Facebook. That's my call to do that and to get over my resistance with Facebook Lives. So there's going to be writing prompts. The writing prompts are so gold. I've been doing these in my groups for over a year, and they just initiate, acknowledge, get some stuff out, make you aware of things that are childhood wounds and traumas that are causing the blockages in your system. So the writing prompts are really amazing at uncovering what may be holding you back. So this is a group. This is a community. This is about love and support and connection. And this is about amping up the creative flow in the world. It's about getting your voice out there. It's about fulfilling the things that are calling you for way too long, the things that are on your heart that you're saying that you want to do. This is about masterminding and brainstorming those things into physical manifestation. I am here with you. I'm going to lock arms with you, and I am totally excited about it. Okay, so pricing. I thought a lot about this. I meditated on it, and I didn't want to put a big coaching program price on this. And this is the reason. One is my own resistance. I don't love selling those big programs. Yes, they're wonderful for my bank account, but the truth of the matter is I want everyone to be able to do this. I do not want any resistance in your field around your creativity. You already have enough of that. So this is what I've decided. This is going to be a 2-month program, and it may go on after that. But for a 2-month commitment, I'm going to ask for $200 per month. $200 per month. I feel like people can do that. If for some reason you don't feel like you can do that and you want to do this program so bad, inbox me on Facebook or at livelifegolden@gmail, and let's have a conversation and see how we can make this happen for you. Because I do believe strongly that this is something that is necessary for you, for them, for all of us, for the world to really engage with and activate more creativity, less life-sucking jobs, and more of a manifestational ability within all of us to create this time and space that we are living in. We have the potential to do it all. We have the potential, we have infinite potentiality at our fingertips to create abundance from what we love, from our passions. That's where abundance lies. It's in the higher vibrational energies of passion and excitement and connecting with higher consciousness and letting that be expressed through you. So I want to take you. I want to go. I want to do this. I'm so incredibly excited about it. So this is how you can sign up. I am going to have a sign up page very soon. Probably by the end of this week, I will have a sign up page, and then I will add you to the group once you sign up and commit to the 2-month program. I am super excited, and I cannot wait to see what's going to manifest from this. Peace. Love y'all.